everyone, welcome. It's good to be with you. It's Karina here, and I just want to make a quick video about something that I have. I hear a lot of my clients talk about when they come to see me is like, how do I stop overthinking everything? And a lot of times this overthinking comes with dread, right? So if you're someone who feels that you overthink, that you use thinking and thinking things through and analyzing and remembering and planning as you get lost in it, then keep watching because this video is for you. Let's do that together. We'll just take a nice deep breath in through our nose and exhale, sigh it out. Come all the way into your body as you watch this teaching. This is my invitation to you. What's it like for you to just be in your hands and feet, be in your belly, be in your breath as you receive whatever it is that you're needing to receive from this teaching. I mean, this is part of the practice, actually. It's part of the answer to this question. How do we overcome overthinking? How do we get past it? Number one, be in your body. Yesterday I was, I usually take about at least 15 minutes between clients. And I had a lot of clients yesterday, and I knew it was really important for me to take care of myself between sessions and not fill the space with checking emails or doing work. So I already decided that ahead of time. And so it was between clients, and I started to do a yoga pose and breathe, which is, so nourishing and so important to do, to interrupt the day and the momentum of the day, to have practices of being. Tara Brach calls this the sacred pause. And so I'm not sitting there, I'm in my pose and I'm breathing, and I have this thought about something that I needed to take care of and that I hadn't done yet. And the feeling of oh my gosh, something bad is going to happen if I don't take care of this right now, came over me. Do you ever have that? And I felt so compelled to get up and take care of it. I was pulled to it, right? My thinking was pulling me out of presence and telling me a story that if I didn't get this thing done, the world was like it was going to be a bad thing. That was what my thoughts were kind of telling me. And it was woven into this emotional charge of urgency, of stress, of fear. Maybe you are running on that sort of trying to prevent something from happening in the future. It's like you're anticipating without even knowing it, something in the future that won't be good. Right? Or if I don't take care of this thing, it's oh my God, bad things are going to happen. And if we believe that, then that means we are totally identified with our overthinking. And we're using our thinking to anticipate future trouble so that we can somehow prevent it. God, maybe if I can be better, maybe if I can do this right, maybe if I can do this perfect, right? Then somehow I'm going to be okay. And this can have us, this can run our lives if we're not careful. Something I like to remember. And anyway, I didn't get up and do the thing. I just stayed, with my breath. And I let sort of the wave wash over me and through me. And in that moment, I unhooked from the thinking, and I just came back to the presence and to the sense and the feeling in my body of that old fear, right? That old fear. Our nervous systems have these old fears sort of embedded inside of them. Do you ever notice that? Sometimes it's just we're just kind of trying to cover our ass all the time. We're why? Why am I so afraid? If we really look at it, because it's not related to what's happening actually in this present moment. I'm basing how I feel now on how I think I'll feel then. And that equals dread. So the first step to stopping overthinking is coming into your body. And the second step is prioritizing presence. that means that you remember in that moment that you come back to your body and to your breath that this is actually your home. You don't need to anticipate the future. I mean, of course you have to plan your day and be responsible and prepare. But usually in our thinking, we're just running stories and we're not going anywhere. So if you've done all that, then your job is to prioritize presence, throw yourself into this moment and start to track and notice what your mind tells you. So the third step to overcoming thinking is to transform overthinking is to question the mind. To start to question the mind. Is it true? Is it true that if I don't do this thing right now, something bad is going to happen? Is it true, I was just talking to someone on the phone right now, is it true that I'm a failure, right? Because I'm, X age and I've done this with my life? Is it true? Just start to notice the scary stories sometimes we tell ourselves, or the dreadful stories or the sad stories, And as we start to create some space, we start to question our thinking or just even see it, just even start to see it. Gosh, I'm having this thought that something bad is going to happen if I don't take care of this right now. Now I have some space opened up. This is the medicine of mindfulness. Don't believe anything you think. There is a one within you who knows that is beyond thought. But if you give your power away to your stories, then you are enslaved to overthinking. You're enslaved to scarcity and fear. And often when we're dealing with that, we'll go off into the head. Right? So 3 steps. I'll just presence them again. Come home to your body and your breath. Prioritize presence. Come back home here. This is my home. This is what's happening now. Right now, this is what's happening. This is real. This is true. Right? Nothing bad is happening right now. That can be or, wow, the rain is beautiful. The light in the room is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I get to make this live for you. How blessed am I? You know what I mean? I used to not be able to do this because I was, doing something else. Anyway, it is another point in my life. I'm just sharing my own experience of how I practice this. And then step 3, you can start to question what you're thinking. Look at it, write it down. If you're feeling dreadful and you're feeling all over the place, the holidays, I got all these gifts to buy, I've got this to do, it's all in your mind. It's all stories you're telling yourself. Stop believing in that shit. You matter that much. It really is safe for you to be happy. Really is safe for you to just be here now. Right? And it's everyone's birthright. And I want that for you. So I hope this serves you today. Let me know what about it did. Last call for retreat, Awakening Authenticity this weekend. Our window closes for enrollment tonight, Wednesday night. We leave on Friday. So if you, last call, Awakening Authenticity, I'll leave the link in the notes of this video. Sending so much love and many blessings. Namaste.